Hello, good morning 5A, good morning 5B, welcome back to school. Hope you had a good week, or as good a week as you can have. I hope it was restful and you got out in the nice weather and did what you could while staying safe. Right, this is probably going to be the last video message I send like this for a while. We've had some thoughts about how things proceed, how we do things over the next couple of weeks. As you know, the plan was originally that we would finish by Easter. And we will be back in school, but as it turns out, that hasn't happened. I don't know how closely you follow the coronavirus sort of figures, but it does seem like Norway is doing pretty well in terms that the virus is spreading. I mean, it's spreading. It was always going to spread, but it does seem to be happening at quite a slow pace. And as some of you will probably know, that the schools, Barnhages will open next week on April 20th, and schools will reopen for grades 1 to 4 on 2 weeks' time on the 27th of April. Now, that makes the exhibition difficult, if not impossible, to work on our sort of planned timescale. So, what we've done, and I sent this out in an email to your parents yesterday, so I'm guessing some of you will know this, is we are putting the exhibition on hold for at least the next 2 weeks. So, wherever you are in that process, stop. We're going to do something. We're moving on. We're going to do something else. Not the way I would choose to do it. But I think, talking to Mr. Robert, he and the leadership of the school, they really want, if we can possibly have, a proper, physical exhibition when the school's reopened. I think they really want that, and I get that. This is a major project, and you've all worked really hard on it. So, I understand that decision. I think the other looking at this, the other positive thing is this does give us a bit of a break. From my experience, at this point in the exhibition, people are getting a bit sick of it. So I think there's, it won't do us any harm just to kind of step back from that and come back in a couple of weeks. So I'm not teaching anything about the exhibition. I'm not taking questions on it. So don't ask. We're moving on to something else. Okay, that also brings me on to sort of like some of the changes in the way we're doing school. So what that means is there's going to be more. Excuse me. There is going to be a bit more structure, and our sort of expectations of you are changing slightly. While the exhibition was going on, I'm sure people were kind of carrying out their own research. Now that the exhibition's on pause, you are expected to be in all lessons, and be there on time. Okay, so this is going to run very much like a normal school day. There'll be a video which goes out with this. The schedule for the week goes out with this. The times are on it. The Zoom meeting links are on it. We will be making notes of who is not there, and we will be following up a lot more closely than we have, because you don't have the exhibition as an excuse anymore. This is school. You should be in all lessons. So there's going to be a meeting at 9:30 this morning. We're just going to both classes are going to check in, 5A with Mr. Simon and 5B with me. There is maths at 10 o'clock. There is and 11 o'clock. We're going to, for the inquiry work, just to change it up a bit, I want to do some work on story writing, and particularly on how we plan and plot stories. So, and I've got quite I think it's quite a good way to do it. I'm quite excited about this. So I will see you at 11 o'clock. At 1:15, we are going to be doing something. We're going to watch a documentary together. I found this site which allows us to all watch the same kind of YouTube video at the same time. And it allows us to chat and ask questions and all those kind of things. So, so that's the plan, really. I'll see you, so I'll see you at 9:30. All right, bye.